Well, good morning, students. I welcome you in today's session. So, we are going to complete this course of communication skills by today, and this may be last lecture today. And we will learn writing effective sentence and basic sentence faults, and why this we will complete this communication skills course. So, I welcome you in this last class, and I welcome you in this session. So let's understand what are the different sentence fragments and what are the common faults that we can make during the making the sentences. So here we would like to light over this particular topic and particular concept here. Here are some examples of common sentences, sentence faults, including fragments, run once, and comma splices with the explanation and corrections. Number 1, sentence fragments. What are the different sentence fragment? What it is? Actually, let's see. An incomplete sentence that lacks a subject, verb, or both, or is a dependent clause that cannot stand alone. For example, because she was tired. Correction. Because she was tired, she went to bed. In this way, we can correct our sentences. Another example, running late for class. Running late for class, I missed the bus. Running late for class, I missed the bus. These are the corrected sentences. Number 2, what is the run-on sentences? What it is? When two or more independent clauses improperly joined without proper punctuation or conjunction, they are called run-on sentences. For example, I went to the store, then I brought some milk. I also got some eggs. What will be the corrections? I went to the store, then I bought some milk, and I also got some eggs. Here we use the comma. In upper sentence, the comma was not there. Nowhere is comma is used. Here we are using this comma word. So that is making the sense. Another way we can say, I went to the store and brought some milk. I also got some eggs. Here we use the full stop twice. I went to the store and brought some milk, full stop. I also got some eggs, full stop. In this way, we can correct the sentences. Otherwise, it will be a wrong sentence. What is the comma splices? Means what it is? A type of run-on sentences where two independent clauses are joined only by a comma without a coordinating conjunction. For example, I went to the store, I bought some milk. Correction, I went to the store, comma, and I bought some milk. I went to the store and I bought some milk. I went to the store, full stop, I bought some milk and full stop. Likewise, we can improve the sentences. In first sentence, it was not there. So in this way, we can correct the sentences. Another example, the sun was shining, it was a beautiful day. Correction, the sun was shining and it was a beautiful day. The sun was shining, it was a beautiful day. The sun was shining, full stop, it was a beautiful day. So in this way, we can correct the sentence and we can make it correct. Okay, students, today we will learn about the different methodologies, different tactics or tips for writing effective sentences. That is very important, how we can write any sentence effectively. So for that, we will require some suggestions, we will require to learn some rule and regulations, also tips, so that we can write any sentence in English language in better way or effective way. So these are the very general rules or tips we can follow during the writing our sentences or during writing or any passage or any material in that particular language. So first of all, the first is be clear and direct. It's very important. In communication skills, it's very important to understand. Be clear and direct. Use the simple and precise words. Avoid unnecessary jargon or complicated structures. There is no need to make the complicated structures. Sometimes it just diminishes the quality of that particular writing. So you must write, be clear, be direct. Use active voice. Active voice makes sentence stronger and more engaging. So that's why we generally try to use in active voice. For example, the passive voice, the report was written by Sarah, or in active, Sarah wrote the report. So that is more clear. If we will use active like that, Sarah wrote the report, that is more important. So try to use the active voice during your writing. Keep sentences concise. Avoid wordiness, remote, unnecessary words. Example, wordy. Due to the fact that it was raining, the event was postponed. If same sentence we can write in concise way, if we will diminish the words, then how we can write? Because it was raining, the event was postponed. Yes, so this is, I think, more clear or more perfect sentence. So here the suggestion is that we will require to not use the wordy sentences. Always try to make your words or your thoughts, your facts, your ideas put into the concise way. That way will be more clear for reading or for understanding both. The number 4, use proper grammar and punctuation. Proper grammar ensures the sentence is understandable and professional. So always use the proper grammar and punctuations. That is also very important rule for making our writing more clear. Vary sentence structure. Vary, yes, mix short and long sentence to maintain reader interest. So that sentence structure required to vary time to time to maintain the reader's interest. Stay focused. That is also very important point. Each sentence should express one main idea, and we should focus on our theme or title or that particular readings, and in this way that writing will be more comprehensive, more understandable. What may be the example for effective sentences? So number 1, as I told that this must be clear and direct. Like that, what is the sentence written like this? She studies biology every day. It's very clear sentence, direct. She studies biology every day. Active voice, the chef prepared the meal. Concise, wordy. At this point in time, we are unable to accept your application. Concise, we cannot accept your application now. It's very short and simple. In concise way, you can write the same sentence. Proper grammar, incorrect. He don't like coffee. He is the chunky singular word. So here we will use does not. So correct sentence will be he does not like coffee. He doesn't like coffee. This is the proper grammar. Varied structure, short sentence. It was cold. Long sentences. Because the weather was cold and rainy, the team decided to stay indoors. So short sentence you can make it to long sentences also. So you can vary your structure as per the need. So we can vary our structure as per the need of the concept. If we want to make it more elaborative, if it is required to written in 5,000 words or 10,000 words, likewise you can enlarge your sentences. If somebody is requiring that particular matter, material or speech in the short form, summarized form, then you can make these all the structures, the sentence structured in the short sentences. So for that purpose, we here learning all type of the methodologies. What are the basic sentence faults commonly found in the English sentences? Now we are coming to the basic sentence faults. What are the faults commonly be used in English sentence? Like fragmentation, incomplete sentence. A sentence fragment is a group of words that does not express a complete thought. It may lack a subject or verb, then it is called the fragmented sentences. For example, fragmented. Because I was late. Here there is a, the reason is not clear, but what will be the correct? Because I was late, I missed the train. I missed the train because I was late. So that will be the correct sentence. So incomplete sentence should not be there. All correlation and connecting words must be there so that the meaning of that particular sentence be more clear and more vivid. Run-on sentences. The next stage fault is run-on sentence. How we can improve this? A run-on occurs when two or more independent clauses are joined without proper punctuation or conjunction. Then they are called the run-on sentences. For example, run-on. I love to write. I write every day. Here there is no comma, there is no punctuation, likewise. What will be the correct sentence of this? I love to write, comma, and I write every day. In this way, that will be more correct. Or we can write, I love to write, semicolon, I write every day. So in this way, it will be more clear, full stop. It will be more clear. So in this way, we can write and we can improve the run-on sentences structures. What is the common splices? Common splice. A common splice is a type of run-on where two independent clauses are joined only by a comma. What will be the comma splice? She is tired. She will keep working. Here, meaning is not clear. But what will be the incorrect form? If we will make it correct, how can we write? She is tired, comma, but she will keep working. Or we can write, she is tired, semicolon, she will keep working. So that will be more better way, correct way to write the sentences, to improve the commas, splices and all. So these are the tips we should follow. Number 4, that is subject-verb agreement error. The subject and the verb must agree in the number, that is singular with singular, plural with the plural. It's very important to understand. For example, incorrect. He go to school every day. Here what is the wrong? The verb is wrong. He is singular word, so the verb will be used with es. What will be the correct sentence? He goes to school every day. That will be the correct sentence. So here we should know the subject and verb must be agree in each other. Misplaced modifier. A modifier is misplaced when it is not near to the word it describes or causing confusion. How? For example, misplaced ka. For example, she almost drove her kids to school every day. She almost drove her kids to school every day. What will be the correct sentence? She drove her kids to school almost every day. So here the modifier was misplaced. So we just maintain the modifiers. She drove her kids to school almost every day. But earlier we were writing she almost drove her kids to school every day. That was not correct sentence. So correct is the second one. Number 6, dangling modifier. Dangling modifier lacks a clear subject to modify. For example, what is the dangling example? Walking down the street, the flowers were beautiful. What will be the correct sentence out of this? Walking down the street, I noticed the flowers were beautiful. That may be the correct sentence. The next fault may be that is the parallelism error. Parallelism error means each item in the list or series should have the same grammatical form. Example of incorrect sentence: she likes dancing, comma, to swim and Viking. This is the incorrect sentence. What will be correct? She likes dancing, comma, swimming and Viking. Then it is correct sentence. So two word has been removed from this sentence. So in this way, the parallelism also can be maintained or maybe corrected. So these things are very important to learn under the different faults making during the sentence structures. So students, I hope that I have discussed these 7 type of the different faults making during the sentences, and if you will learn these all the things, you will practice in writing, reading and all, in speaking, then definitely will improve your communication skills. And I will hope that this particular discussion will be fruitful for you all. And with this quote, I would thank you and I will wind this discussion over here. This is all. Thank you very much from my side. Namaskar. It can be asked that how can write effective sentences. You can explain and practice to write the effective sentence and go through the suggestive readings also. These are the structural function study in English grammar edited by Henry Einstein and complete English grammar and composition by S.C. Gupta. So students are advised to start your learning more and more. If you will go through the literature, if you go through the books and all, the learning make you perfect. And try to hear the different videos of your languages. In which language do you want to communicate? So with this quote, we would like to end today this course, and we have gone through the 21 different lectures, different concepts and different type of the informations that is covering to the whole course of as prescribed by, as suggested by 6th Dean Committee of ICAR, New Delhi. So it is a nationwide course, approved course that can be used by the student of the UG, that is undergraduate students in a field of agriculture, running for the BSc Agriculture degree or BSc Agriculture Honours degree, followed by the other students of also different streams. This course is very dynamic and a multi-dimensional course, and multiple people can use it, can be utilized by the multiple disciplines also, even the art, science, agriculture, and for the general speaking also this course can be opted by the students. So it is a very dynamic course, and as we know that communication is a lifeline of humanity and a social system. Without communication we are nothing. So for that purpose this course was developed, and I tried my level best to make this course profitable, and I tried to put this course in nutshell so that each and every student can reap the benefit of this particular course and exploits and excel in the field of communication, and tomorrow he or she may a good communicator in the society for making his prestige and a good strength in communication system. So be the best version of you. This is my quote, and if you will go through this course and you will practice these all the attributes, practice these all type the suggestives, so definitely you will be a successful communicator tomorrow. This is all from my side. Thank you so much. Namaskar.